we go. We already drove past 3 traps. So, alright, good. We'll try to keep this one short and sweet. We're going to get him dispatched and keep on moving. Should have quite a few of these guys today. I might just dispatch them and leave them here because I'm only 100 yards from the truck. So, alrighty. He's a pretty good sized coon too and looks all clean, so this will be a good one. Get a better look at him here soon. Well, we're probably on to the 3rd or 4th food plot that I have traps on this property. And probably my 6th snare. Had a little interesting event happen today. So I'm riding down my line here and I see something bounce around, but I'm still checking other snares, and so I turn around and you guys can probably see him there. But we got number 30. I think I'm looking at the right tree. But yeah, we got number 30. I haven't even walked up to him yet. I was just dealing with the next snare down. Had a little button buck whitetail at it. Now, if you want a good fight in the morning, that's a good one to do. He was still plenty alive, and so we ended up just tightening up the cable a little bit. Kind of sounds mean, but with me being alone and disabled, I ended up tightening up the cable a little bit, letting him fight until he choked himself out. Once he choked himself out, I straightened him out with the ATV, locked up the back feet, which are pretty dangerous. Ended up taking the snare cable off his neck and let him sit there and kind of massaged his neck a little bit to get the oxygen flow back through his body. Let him sit there for about 10-15 minutes. He ended up getting up and taking off just fine. So he just ran down in the ditch, and I have a feeling he's going to lay down for a little while today. So, but this is number 30 for the season. Let's go walk up there together. Like I said, the next trap down, and that might be why I picked up these coyotes here. These traps have been set here for a week and a half with nothing, and it's every trail coming into this food plot behind me. So I got snares back in here, and then I got snares all the way along this edge here. So I mean, every trail coming into this food plot I got set. That snare down there that I caught the deer in really wasn't even on a deer trail. It was on a secondary trail off of the deer trail. I mean, there had been zero activity on that trail for the whole week. I had it set there a week and a half. I had it set there, and I don't know what made him walk down that trail. I parked the snare there because I thought, one, I wouldn't have to deal with deer, and I thought that trail was more of a coyote trail, working the downwind side of that trail, but apparently I was wrong. It was a button buck. I seen some fresh tracks there yesterday, so I went in there, fixed up the snare, made sure everything was cleaned up. They look like coyote tracks, but with this powdery snow as it's breaking and melting, it's kind of hard to distinguish exactly what's what. I'm just going off the size. I mean, if they're about that big, I assume coyote, but a little button buck has the same size feet. But yeah, so let's walk up to this one here. Like I said, I ended up, here I'll show you this, but I ended up getting kicked by that deer. So, not wearing, I don't know why my phone's not zooming. But yeah, so all this right here, that's where he kicked me at. I mean, you think I only got a good leg, I'd take better care of it, but yeah, that was fun. I mean, I've wrestled with deer before, but not like that. Not by myself either. So all right, we're gonna roll you around. Okay, I was kind of worried. I thought this coyote was a little manged out. This is another one of them kill pulse sets. He looks like a good colored, well, a really light colored coyote. I'm almost positive this is a male, but we'll double check here. So sorry, I don't know why my zoom's not working here. There we go. That looks better. So good catch, right behind the ears. Right behind the ears. Wrapped up nice and tight around that cedar. If I wanted to, there's plenty of trail. right through here. I could go up to that next little cedar up there, I think it's right here, and hang another snare on that opening. But as I hit 30, I told my wife I wouldn't set anymore. So as we go, it's just going to be get this guy untangled, pull the snare, go down here, pull the snare that the whitetail was in, and then keep moving down the line. I'm happy with 30 coyotes for the year and the 1 bobcat. It'd be nice to catch more, but it's already taken a toll on the family this year with me being gone as much. This is the hardest I've trapped in a long time. So, but yeah, this is coyote number 30. Let's see what we got. Yep, good male, good light colors. It needs brushing, but good fur. I was kind of worried about over here, but it was just a stick rubbing up on him. Kind of opened up that fur, made it look like he was rubbed out. But they're still looking good to me. Must have been an early catch because he's kind of froze. But all right, we're gonna get him taken care of, get him on the ATV, and keep going down here. I don't know if I'll show you where that deer was at. You guys got the gist of it, but. All right, yeah, we're gonna keep checking traps. Still got quite a few here. All right, we got probably another hour and a half on this property just checking. So, all right, take care. Get him dispatched. He's not being held in by much. Alright guys, like I said, if we catch, we're pulling. As I caught them 30, I hit my number for the year, actually twice. So my original goal was 20 coyotes for the season. We picked up that, and then we're like, well, it's still early, we still got a whole nother month. I mean, as I started the beginning of December there, so I was like, well, it's still early enough, let's shoot for 30. But this is that coon I just had for you. I got him dispatched. Sorry it was such a short video, but I noticed one of the downfall with coons is they'll do anything to get out of a trap. So especially on ones that are not offset. This one originally was. I welded the offset closed just because I've had issues with coyotes pulling out of them. So, but with the coons, this is the downfall of it. I'll show you what I was talking about. So he was caught there, and what coons tend to do is they will chew their own damn foot off to get out of the trap. So if you got a bloody trap and looks like something was caught in there, most of the time it's probably a coon. I mean, if you look, he's only being held in by some tendons and skin. I know it's probably not for everybody to see this, but that's why I pulled up real fast, let you go, and dispatched him. But looks like a good young coon. Not a young one, but a juvenile. Clean pelt. He'll add to the pile. So that makes 2 coons, and I probably still got 15, 20 more traps to check. So yeah, that's a good day, and we're kind of anticipating catching a lot of coons today just because the temperature's warmed up a little bit. Alright, well, we're going to get him loaded up, add him to the pile we got going on, and hopefully we still like to catch that second cat for the year, but like I said, I'm happy either way. We're going to get him on the ATV here. Go! See you at the next catch.